Hello, cultured culprits. This is Crimson, and you're watching some Deadly Premonition. I pick up where we left off after witnessing a rather horrific scene. All thanks to George the jerk. Let's have a chat. Well, I guess I should get all the loot. No, I guess I'll observe him. Are you gonna say, talk to me when you want to leave? What a hell. Even Becky has been killed. By you, jerk. Key for the safe. Anything in the toilet? Thomas's puke. Let's check it out. Oh, Thomas's puke. Did you flush? Not flush some evidence in there. Alright, I'll take the key. Very bloody. Seeds all over the floor. Observe. She must have been terrified. A horrendous ordeal. We were too late to save her. I blame him. I blame George entirely. Maybe if we had... You know, we did order George here. And, you know, I told them to wait outside, didn't I? George... that guy. That guy. We're gonna have to have some words later. How are you two doing? Becky. And you, Thomas?
Oh.
Alright. Well, that's all they had to say. I'll just be robbing her. Does it count as grave robbing? Oh, found a notepad. Of sorts. Notebook. Oh, now you're finding enough to check with me? Gonna add something to it? I'm tampering with evidence. It was Nick. What did I do?
My dear sister, I'm so sorry. I was a fool to fall for a man like him. I don't have the words to apologize to Anna.
So I did a lead rubbing.
I left her there. She was suffering so much, and I just ran away. I know he wanted to kill me too, but I'm not going to let him get away with this.
You have stiletto heels?
After he was finished, he carried Anna into the woods. Anna was holding on to that precious locket of his.
The round
He couldn't
thing.
remove it from her hand, even though she was dead. But she let go of it for me, though. It was like she gave it to me. So I brought it home. I might be able to bring Anna's killer down with it. I want you to see it. I know even he wouldn't dare to harm you. He'll catch me, though, if I go into town. I'm trapped in my house. So I've asked Isaac and Isaiah to deliver it. They totally believe that Anna became a goddess. I believe so, too. She looked so beautiful, as though she might smile back at any moment. I have something else to confess to you. I borrowed a pair of your shoes without asking and broke the heel on one of them. I'll send them along with the locket. I'm sure the shoe can be fixed.
So who is she sending it to? That could be very important.
So Becky is Miss Stiletto Heel, and she gave the locket to the twins. Must be this special secret Lily told us about, Zach. We'd better go and see her first thing tomorrow.
And I'm glad she has a
who might
secret
this
safe.
sister be that Becky was referring to here?
That would be Diane. Didn't you know Diane and Becky were sisters?
Aha.
I should have known, Zach. We're all family here.
Don't get murdered, Diane. I need you. You have the locket, don't you? This is all coming together, possibly. Hey, you taught a dog to sit, maybe. Hey, FK. Gonna try to sell your plants to small children? Or do something even creepier? Well, that was that the whole thing. And that's the scene they choose to end it on. The second sacrifice. Let's say that there were going to be... How many were there sacrifices were needed? I'm not going to be able to stop any of these, am I? Well, episode 2, part 1 cleared. Darkness. Loading screen. The true terrors of this game. Previously during the investigation, Zach
Previously during the investigation.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen.
Thomas, did you see Nick here? No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
No! It couldn't be! Nick! Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
All these arrows pointing to Nick make me think that he might be an elaborate ruse.
Oh, I can't believe it, man. Now that's heavy.
Me neither.
When did Becky stop coming to work?
I think it was like from the day Anna was killed, man. Yeah, that's right. She was totally depressed about something.
Quint called for her to let us know she wasn't coming in for work. She must have been totally in shock, the poor thing.
So you took the twins along to cheer her up.
That's right, hun. If only I knew it would be like this, I'd have spent more time talking to her.
You told me about a special secret between your children and Becky.
Yes, of course. What about it?
It seems Becky handed them an item before she was killed. Any idea what that might be?
Now that you mention it, they had a box about this size which they said was very important.
That's it. I'd like to talk to them about this in person. Where are the boys now?
They went out actually with Mr. Kaysen. They mentioned going to the community center today, hon. There is plenty of space to run around over there.
Kaysen? Do you know him well?
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. He always brings us gifts from his road trips. The kids love him, so we let him take them out every once in a while. You know, for a little quality time with the missus.
Okay, I understand, but the situation calls for urgency. I'll go and look for them myself, and if they come home without running into me, could you let us know?
Sure, of course. I'll contact the department. Where is it? Where?
Why is it now that I seem to be in a hurry? Sally Graham, Anna's mother. Hello.
Where could it be? Her dress. Oh, Sally.
I'm Agent Francis York
Anna's
Morgan. Call me York.
She's
Everybody
acting
does.
up again. She's been like that ever since she heard the news.
What exactly is she doing?
Got no idea. But I guess she's in like, shock or something. Way I look at it, her daughter's death hasn't really sunk in the right way. Totally, man. I feel sorry for her.
Come on, let's go.
Lily, have you seen Anna's dress, dear? I can't find it anywhere.
Is she wearing like a
Zach, the
bathrobe
wheels
or
are
something?
turning, but not in the right way. You feel it too?
So were Becky and Nana having appreciating with the same man? I'm going with that. Sticking to it.
Isaac and Isaiah aren't here. They're apparently out with Kaysen. Let's go look for them.
With Kaysen? Sounds like a long story. Any ideas where to start looking?
Lily told me where they went. No problem.
So let's solve this case. Hello, music store. Carol. Whoop. Alright. The rubber band me back. Yeah. Do you want to go back in there? Was there something you forgot to do? Nah, it's nothing. Wanted to harass Carol for not liking me. Okay, then let's go. And not harass Carol. Carol, you're gonna die. I think, probably. Trying to help you. He's just like, no, I'm just gonna not talk to you. One person in the position most likely to save me.
And today, we're stuck here having to search for lost children.
They're not lost. We're the ones who are lost.
And so we are, Emily. Zach, we may as well have fun if we're getting lost.
You sure know how to take your time at a time like this.
Take my time, I'll take my time. I wouldn't mind heading back to my room, getting a change of suit. It's a new day. Wear my blue raincoat thing. Alright, every time we try to drive off somewhere without looking at the map first, we end up being lost. So, where are you, objective? Over here? That's quite a ways away. Community center again. See if we can navigate there. Okay. Well, that's quite the... Let's just back and back again. Okay, here I am. If I take this road, take it right there. I've completely overshot it. Tracing it backwards, take this road. Ah, there we go. So, this will lead straight back to me. Yep. Alright, so get in the big road, take it all the way, and first right after the long... yeah, okay. Okay. Whoop. I hope you don't mind if I'm rearranging your city. Won't try to rearrange the trees though. In game with driving mechanics, you know that trees are permanent fixtures. Undestroyable.
I can't believe 2 people have been murdered in our town. And now 2 young children are at the center of it all. I just can't come to grips with it yet.
Crime will happen wherever there are people. And that's why we have our jobs.
Might be easier for you because you don't live here. These were people that I knew that were killed. And the murderer might be someone who lives here in this town. It's really depressing.
I know. But someone has to bring this murder to justice.
You're right, I know. But, oh, Agent York, sometimes I just think I'm not really cut out to be a cop.
Not true, Emily. You have the potential to be a superb law enforcer. You can be emotional at times, but you also possess what's most important.
I do? What do you mean?
What do you think? A sense of justice.
Justice? I must admit, I'm surprised to hear such a... how should I say this? Such an obvious answer. I thought you'd say something else.
Obvious or not, I joined the FBI in order to do what's right. And that's what's important.
I understand, but still, you seem... I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
Whatever do you want to think about?
Justice. I want to think about justice.
Zach, she's quite the philosopher, isn't she?
Thinking about
Then
justice
again,
and
death
stuff.
makes everyone a philosopher.
Alright, let's double check this. I got very confused halfway through. Can I still get there? Yeah, it's right, alright. Right here. I don't think it was the path I intended to take, but we got here. She's thinking about justice, not choosing a different career path. That wouldn't be a housewife in this town. Doesn't seem to be going very well for anyone. Is she gonna be a logger, maybe? She could do it. Lots of trees. Is that a lumber yard? Lumber mill? Be a tree salesman like FK? I mean, after going through police academy, I think she'd be a bit more dedicated. Dedicated enough to stay in the car with me when I do things like that. Stay on the other side there. Can I find the objective marker in the car? I can! I guess we're walking here.
According to Lily, Isaac and Isaiah should be here.
Then let's go and find them.
Well, that was a hard search.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy.
Really simple.
If he does it right, we give him a treat.
A cookie if he does it right.
I see. Very clever. So, tell me, you two. Could you perhaps tell me your other special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Now that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. I promised to catch the bad man word. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
Did I really reason with children like that? You're a wizard, York. That's whispering to each other, I suppose. They're masters of stealth.
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
What's this scene?
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep, I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But
Oh
we
no.
told her no, because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
So, do we
So
still have
Becky
it?
did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it. Right, Kaysen?
Huh?
You were in the room when Carol took the locket back from Diane. I saw you with Diane in the art gallery that day.
Well, yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane. Oh, then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
Which makes you Humpty Dumpty.
Huh?
That's a mean joke, York.
Isaac and Isaiah, thank you. I think I'll be able to keep my promise with Becky thanks to you two.
How is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again, won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then, too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
lying to
Willie.
children.
You're happy too, aren't you?
You should be an
Zach,
elementary
I hope
school
Emily
teacher.
doesn't end up as a forest goddess too.
Okay, well, to harassing Carol again? Or Diane?
Okay then,
Can I arrest
Zach.
them?
Let's go over what we found out recently about the case. First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery. She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us. According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
The art gallery? Oh,
That's right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia. almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day. If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case. But we have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment. The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone means nothing. So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
Wasn't it Quinn? No, it was Quinn.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy. Now, about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified. Killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue. A massive amount of red seeds that poured out with the blood. And an inverted peace symbol like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder. From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
The sketchbook? I guess we didn't find stiletto heels, but we know that
That's
part
right.
of the clue.
We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane. It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky. There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
I didn't know that she gave the shoes to them, too?
That's right, Zach. And from what Isaac and Isaiah told us, Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised. For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene? But everyone is suspicious one way or another. What should we do next, Zach?
Continue to get... Of course.
Who's the most suspicious?
Well, FK can't get in a coat. Diane, she's suspicious. Going to know, but Nick.
No, I don't think so, Zach.
Really?
He's certainly suspicious, but there is someone else at the center of this.
So Diane then?
That's right. Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Kaysen, the elegant owner of the art gallery.
What does Kaysen have to do with anything?
So that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
Why am I pulling Kaysen into this?
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
How?
Nick and Diane meet every night at the bar. Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane when she leaves. If she goes anywhere other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner. Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
Thomas, you keep a watch on them inside the bar.
Yes, I will.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
Well, I seem to be somewhat on the right track now. Hey, lost it. What? It feels like almost a cutscene. This chapter was a cutscene. Are they gonna throw me right into another cutscene? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Guess I had to drive around a little bit. Am I free? I'm not a loading screen, so I guess no. Will I be free? Will I never know? Come on. Come on, loading screen, you can do it. It's okay. Feels smooth.
Zach, we need to be at Carol's bar at 2200. Looks like we have some time to kill. We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
And shoot him. Oh, that's not a lot of time to kill. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. And my hat is off to you.